What is debt? Golden Retriever does that. Debt is when someone lends apples. Debt is not free. You promise to give back more apples later. Golden Retriever loves simple words. Yet debt can grow big. Golden Retriever needs to go to the yard store and buy food. But the wallet is light. So debt comes in. Golden Retriever smiles at the idea of having more now. They fetch a bag of apples, but the bag is borrowed. The bank or a friend lends the apples. The Golden Retriever owes them back. The clock starts ticking. The limit is not magic. Golden Retriever has to pay back. A little later, more apples may be owed because of interest. Interest is a little extra, a small fee for borrowing. Golden Retriever shakes head and wags tail. That is debt. Why do people have debt? Golden Retriever wants chalk? No. People borrow to buy big things now and pay later. They borrow to ride out, bad luck. They borrow to get education, to fix a car, to buy a home. The apples can be moved in small steps or big chunks. Golden Retriever explains, debt is a tool. It helps when used right. It hurts when used wrong. Golden Retriever sits, thinks, tilts head. The yard toys glow in the sun. The dog toys glisten. Then back to debt. The words are simple. You owe apples and you owe time. The cost is not only apples, it is trust and time. And sometimes surprise fees. The mind wanders. The tail wags. The sun slides down. The story sticks. The apples wait in a row. The Golden Retriever yawns and pretends to nap, but wakes with a growl of resolve. Debt can be a bridge or a trap. The choice sits in the chair of the wallet. This is debt. If you borrow, you must return. If you forget, chaos sneaks in. The dog sighs, wags again, and keeps going. How do debts work? Debt starts when someone lends apples. The dog takes the apples and uses them now. The lender expects apples back later. The Golden Retriever must return a plan. Buy with apples now. Pay back later. The clock ticks. The plan may have a date. If the Golden Retriever pays back on time, everything is fine. If not, trouble grows. Interest grows too. Interest is extra apples, a small price for borrowing. Compound interest makes it bigger every day. The Golden Retriever learns the math slowly. The bank or friend tracks the debt like a bone in a bone jar. If you forget to pay, you are charged fees. These are extra bites to the tail. The Golden Retriever barks at squirrels, but keeps track of numbers. A simple example, borrow 100 apples. Interest 5 apples. After 1 lap around the block, you owe 105. After 2 laps, you owe 110.25. The Golden Retriever tilts head, then nods, hearing the point. Debt grows when delay stays. Yet debt can be tamed. Paying back a little each week helps. The Golden Retriever feels hopeful. The lender smiles and puts the apples back in the basket. The dog learns. Debt is a leash. It can pull you forward or pull you in circles. The path depends on choices. Debt is powerful when used with care. Debt is dangerous when used without a plan. The tail wags. The nose sniffs. And the lesson returns. Stay simple. Stay honest. Count apples. And pay on time. How do you get debt? Getting debt means asking for a loan or using a line of credit. The dog shows a history of paying back. This history is a record. The record tells lenders if you are careful with apples. A high score means you are trusted. A low score means more risk. The Golden Retriever hears a buzzing bee and nods. In the United States, a score around 700 is okay. 800 is excellent. A score below 500 is rough. But the dog stays kind. The dog explains with simple examples. If you borrow apples and pay back on time, your score goes up. If you miss a payment, score goes down. The Golden Retriever sets reminders. The dog writes notes on the calendar. The dog learns that the score matters for limits. The higher the score, the more apples you can borrow. The lower the score, the fewer apples you get. The Golden Retriever giggles at the idea of a big limit. Big limits mean big choices. But big limits also mean big responsibility. The dog sits, paws on the ground, listening for a crackling leaf. The sound returns, and the lesson is clear. Score matters more than magic. Simple truth. You repair your score by paying on time, in full if possible, and by avoiding too many new debts at once. The block ends with a wag. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. Debts come in many kinds. The dog names them out. Credit card debt, student loan debt, mortgage debt, car loan debt, medical debt. Each debt has its own flavor, its own bark. Rewards show up when a debt is used wisely. Golden Retriever loves rewards. Rewards can be better interest, lower fees later, or perks for paying on time. The dog pounces on a silly bone and then smiles. Some debts offer bonuses for staying on track. It is like getting extra apples for a neat basket. The Golden Retriever explains, rewards are not free, they are earned by good behavior. Different debts suit different journeys. A short run can use a small loan. A long hike may need a big mortgage. The dog watches a feather fall and then leaps to catch it. Absurd humor pops in, a debt that gives you a crown of bananas or a cape that shimmers with receipts. The Golden Retriever shakes its head, then wags again. The lesson stays simple. Know what you owe, know the reward, and keep the plan clear. Apples, 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 and more apples. The block ends with a bounce and a wagging tail. If you have ideas for a debt topic, tell us in the comments, please. Golden Retriever does this. Golden Retriever does that. Debt has risks. The big risk is losing control. A little debt can grow, like a tree that eats all the sun. The dog sees endless apples piling up and shivers. Interest can run wild. Fees sneak in, like sneaky squirrels with napkin noses. Late fees, annual fees, setup fees, usage fees. The Golden Retriever repeats. APR matters. APR is the yearly bread crust of the debt sandwich. The dog worries about compound interest. It grows the debt by tiny bites every day. The Golden Retriever learns to stay calm. Step 1. Only borrow what you can pay back in the month. Step 2. Track every apple spent. Step 3. Set up reminders to pay in full if possible. Step 4. Avoid carrying a balance forever. The dog sighs a loud sigh, then laughs. It is funny and scary at once. The tongue taps the floor. The tail does a quick drum solo. The eyes blink with chaos, but the brain stays focused. The block ends, and the big outro appears. Welcome to the wild family. Subscribe, comment new topics, and join the Apple Debt Club. The Golden Retriever offers silly perks, a Golden Retriever Patreon, Apple Conservation Fund, toy donations, and paw print autographs. The crowd howls with joy, and the dog bows with a goofy grin. Apes together strong? No. Golden Retrievers and apples forever.